What's up, guys? How you doing? And welcome back to the channel. So today I've got 1, 2, 3 Spydercos to look at. And no, I didn't become a big old Spyderco addict overnight and buy all these myself. These are all American-made Spydercos, and I got in a discussion with Robert Jones EDC about possibly buying an American version. Asked him his opinion. So he's kind of an expert on Spydercos, and out of the kindness of his own heart, he said, "Look, I'm going to send you some. You get a feel for them. Take a look, see what you think of them." A couple of these are limited edition or sprint runs or whatever. So he sent me like the best of the best. I think he's really trying to get me hooked. But these are all very great knives. I'm not going to lie. I didn't do much work with them or anything like that because they're his knives. I just want to get a feel, for the ergos, the action, and all that stuff that I'm into. So thank you again, Robert, for sending these out. And I'm not going to get into specs and everything. These are very popular models. And if you want to look at videos about that, Robert's got videos on all these, I'm sure. So go to his channel and check it out and see if you can't find these. He does great, videos, more than, I think they're better than mine. So he does great videos over there. So go check that out if you want to look at all the details on these guys. But I'm going to go through one by one, tell you what I think, if I'm going to buy that version or if I'm thinking about buying that version or not. And then kind of compare at the end to the Chinese made one that I have already. So yeah, like I said, I've been carrying these for a few days already. We're going to start with the Para 3. All right. So this is a sprint run, and he was nice enough to send this. So this is like, you get the basic versions that you can buy with, but then they have like, sprint runs or limited editions that only come out for just a limited amount of knives, and it comes out for a short time. And he grabbed some of these and he sent them out to me to look at. So he's very trusting. And don't worry, Robert, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm getting these things packaged up and sent back to you. Okay. But yeah, so this one's got a CPM 15V blade steel. So I've heard of it before, never got to mess with it. And like I said, I didn't do any kind of work with these knives. I'm just getting feel for the ergos and the action. But yeah, so it's got a breakdown of the steel. It's very cool stuff. And it's a very cool knife. Let's take a look at it real quick. So this is the smallest out of the three for sure, but I like it a lot. I mean, from the scales, it's kind of just a basic, let's see if we get the pattern there. It's got a basic pattern on G10, but it feels very nice, let's put it that way. The screws are just like Spyderco does. Everything's very flush. You got your reversible tip up, tip down, all that good action. He's got the original clip on this one, but look at this thing. All right, so that's your CPM 15V. Got a stonewash finish on there. You got the tick. Just a cool knife overall. It's a little more compact, but the ergos are definitely there for me. And I know I told you guys before, I've got really big hands for the size of my body. It makes no sense. It's kind of bunched up here, and a lot of folks, even with large hands, this is going to feel perfect. And I think it's a good in the middle for like people with smaller to large hands, where everybody can be kind of happy with the ergos. But for me, it's just a little small. But you can choke up on it. You got jimping there. You got jimping in the back, running down the liners, and then he's got this compression lock. It was my first time messing with it, and I love it. It's just a great locking system. It works. Your hands out of the way. Even my big dumb hand could get out of the way in time. I was doing it with my middle finger for a while. Don't know why, but the index is feeling better now. But yeah, so very cool locking system. That's one of my favorite things about it, because on this guy here, it's just got a regular liner lock. So the locking system almost sold me on this one. But again, the size for me is just a little tight, and it's comfortable, but just there's got to be others better, right? And that's why he sent me multiples. But this is a very nice knife with the 15V blade steel, CPM 15V. Very cool. Super sharp. And I didn't cut myself on Robert's knife. I cut him on my own. So, oh, sorry, I burped. But yeah, it's an awesome knife. So if you're into Spydercos, you don't have a Para 3, and you've got, I'd say, medium to average to large hands, this is going to fit perfectly. It's a very nice knife. And the one Robert's got might break your bank, but it's awesome. So we'll put that to the side. Let's check out the next one, which is going to be the Paramilitary 2, another limited edition one. So this one's got a blade steel I haven't even freaking heard of, and I'm not the biggest expert on knives, and you guys know that, but I'm learning stuff every day. Every video I make, I'm learning something new. So yeah, this is, why did I put that away? I need that. So this one's got an aftermarket clip on it. I'm going to have Robert tell me what that clip's made out of, so I'm not sure. It's a cool little clip. It doesn't have this regular Spyderco, so it's going to be a little bit deeper carry, but it's a cool little clip on there. Really neat. But anyway, that's not important. This has got the, let's see, there's a piece of paper out. Yeah, the CPM Rex 76. And I'm not going to read all the words, but like I said, Robert's probably got a better breakdown on his channel. But take a look at it. This is another limited edition. So he's not. I mean, Spydercos are up there already, but he's got the fancy shit. So he's got all his parts in there, and they're all going back in. I will have this packed up, like I said, and ready to get back to you. But this thing, these scales on this thing trip me out. It's like a brick wall. Very cool. Great grip on there, and very nice knife again. But look at this. So it's of course a bigger version of the Para 3, pretty much the same type of design. So ergos wise, this is it for me. This is where it hits me in the perfect spot. Choke up, regular grip. Same thing with the jimping. Gives you grip there, gives you grip over here, and this one just fits perfectly in my hand. Nice satin finish on this blade, the CPM Rex 76. Like I said, I never heard of that blade still before, but it's got the same thing on. Tip up, tip down, and reversible. Big old lanyard hole, but a great knife for sure. Lightweight, and it's just nice, very nice. These are all the USA made ones, like I said. Another one I really, really dig. Great design. They're definitely thinking about ergos when they made all these Spyderco knives. I've seen some Spydercos where I'm looking at the ergos like I don't know if that would work, but at least the Para 3 and a Paramilitary 2, the ergos are really good. Super good. And again, it's got that compression lock, which I really, really like. With this one, I had like for flicking it, verse flick. I just had a little bit more trouble getting to it than I did with the Para 3, but nothing serious. But the action is even better on this one than it is on the Para 3, I believe. And just swings out every time. Very nice. Reverse flick. Yeah. So again, a very nice knife. And we'll get into the last one real quick. Like, this is fun. I mean, I'm so happy you sent these out to me because I'm having a blast. But the last one is going to be the Manix 2, which was the one I initially asked him about. Is the Manix 2 and the Paramilitary 2. But the Manix 2, this is a micarta version. He waxed the micarta before he sent it out. Now this thing is nuts. It's got all kinds of just like grippiness going on. I guess you can call that jimping down there and over here and in the front, and it's just like boom. So this one is a different locking system. It's more like I think they call it the bearing lock, but it's more like a crossbar lock system. Which with this one, it's tight. It's really tight, but I got used to it, and it's fine. It works great. But it doesn't have the compression lock, which I kind of like the lock. But this knife in general, all around, look at all that jimping. Just look at it's just aggressive looking. And I'm into aggressive looking stuff. Very deep carry clip. It's this aftermarket clip you put on there. But the micarta and just the ergos on this one, it's like it was made for my freaking hand. I'm not even bugging out here. Get out of there. It's just great. The ergos are amazing on this thing. And just the grippiness of all the jimping. It hits you everywhere you need it to hit you. The way it sits in my hand right there in regular carry, choke up, doesn't matter. This thing is amazing. So this one's a CPM crew wear. Again, a satin finish on that one with the tick up there. Everything's the same except this one doesn't have the what do you call that? The tip down carry. Well, yeah, tip down. Tip down. It doesn't have the other carry. It has just the traditional, not traditional, but what we're used to as knife people nowadays with the clip at the bottom there. This one is the one. If I was going to get a Spyderco, it would be this one or the Manix 2 XL. They have an XL version. It's just a little bigger, but it's not really longer so much as just from what I've been looking at in comparison videos. It just the blade's a little bigger, but it kind of fits the same in the hand. So, yes, I like this one too much. But the other two, I mean, they are just amazing knives. Just super, super nice. Everything about them, like the compression locks, I love it. I just love that locking system. I wish more companies, I don't know if they have a patent. They probably do, but I just really like them. And then this guy down here. So, now, comparing it, we'll put this at the top here, to my Chinese-made, what the hell's the name of it again? Tenacious. Dude, they're not doing a bad job. And I thought it was going to be like night and day kind of thing, but this one actually feels great too. The action, the ergos, not as good. The ergos aren't as good as like these guys here for sure, because you got your cutout there, and you got that liner sticking in there. So your finger doesn't really wrap inside, but as far as the regular grip on there, feels great. So I'm not mad at the ergos or anything about that knife. It's well made for being a Chinese knife. It's just the blade steel. And if you're not nutso about blade steel, like a lot of us are, I love having some good blade steels. If you just need something basic, this is a great knife. And honestly, for now, this is going to tide me over because I have a channel that I have to support. So I will eventually, let's see, I will eventually, probably not these two guys, but eventually I will get a Manix 2. Not sure which version I'm going to get, if the XL, if I'm going to get it with micarta. I probably will. I love micarta. But eventually I will get a Manix 2 once, yeah, I don't know, whenever I feel like really treating myself, because I like it. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I do like the Spyderco. The bug bit me a little bit. My knife bit me more than the bug. But I do like Spydercos, but I don't think I'll ever be like just like a Spyderco guy, because there's just too many freaking knives out there, too many companies I want to check out. There's other companies I'm into, so I'm going to keep it like I've been doing and just have a plethora of different companies that I mess with. There are some, like I think Spyderco will definitely be one of those, where it's going to be in there, where I'll definitely have a Spyderco or two, and then maybe every once in a while I'll get one, but I'm not going to be a Spyderco guy because, like I said, it's not, they're great knives, but there's just too much stuff out there that I want to experience. But so that's my long ass video about Spydercos. Like I said, if you guys want any of the details on any one of these knives more in depth, go check out Robert's channel. Take a look at these knives. Thank you again, Robert. You're awesome. I'll have these back in the mail to you ASAP. And yeah, like I said, I appreciate what you did for me, man. So now I have a feel for them. The Manix 2 is my choice out of the three, but they're all amazing. No shit. They're all great. So thanks again, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all my veteran brothers and sisters out there, and all you active duty military girls and guys. Be safe, keep your freaking heads down, and come back to us in one piece. Talk to you guys later. Not a Spyderco video next time.